What you need to know about your natural tongue position. Well, things like dental work, sure, you've got orthodontia, like braces, or just, cavity fillings or things like this, work done on your teeth. That can alter how your tongue just sits inside of your teeth bed in your mouth, and I've dealt with this myself. There's a video under the main side of, not under the main side, but there's a episode of In the Image Clothing Company podcast titled The Root Canal Story. I had a poorly finished root canal on my front left tooth, and it altered the position of my jaw for about 13, 14 years. I was about 13 years old when I got it done, and I'm 26 now, give or take. So, yeah, I mean, my jaw, personally, just speaking out of experience is the point. I've had to do a lot to get my jaw centered because of dental work is a lot of reason, but then also, you go into the dentist within imbalanced clothing, and you're sitting there in a dentist chair, and they're working on your teeth with your jaw off to the side because your shoulders are imbalanced from an oversized top, or an imbalanced top, or a top with a seam in the collar that's not sitting evenly around your neck, or just too big of a collar that's not snugly sitting around your neck, and you pull your jaw off to the side. Then they finish your dental work with an imbalance in your teeth, and then now your tongue is just not going to sit centered between your teeth, inside of your teeth bed, because your teeth bed now have been altered by dental work, which is a man-made process, and it's great, for the health of teeth and just for the health of the body, but mechanically there's still only one way the body could ever work, and so if we alter the way that the teeth mesh by really just not allowing them to mesh anymore, but also just changing the bite position through things like orthodontia, your natural tongue position is just going to change. But it can't. You can change the teeth's position, but it doesn't really, at least not naturally, you can't do that. I mean, we do it, but it's not natural. You change you can't do that. The teeth only mesh into the lower jawbone the way they do. The teeth only mesh up into the skull, which we could say is kind of the upper jawbone. It's just the skull of the human being, just like the roof of the mouth is just the skull of the human being. The teeth only go into there the way they do. And so through orthodontia, I mean, you're altering structure of the body. I mean, you're altering bone to the degree that you are. And the body just has to naturally stabilize through the jaw at its natural position, and the tongue just only has a neutral position inside of the jaw. So this is what I mean. A lot of times our good intentions are actually damaging us. I had braces as well too, just for context, because I'm the founder of In the Image Clothing Company. Now I had braces, orthodontia, and a lot of dental work, and I did a lot of these things within oversized clothing. Shoelaces to the right side instead of evenly tying my shoes, drawstrings around my waist with a right-handed knot, and just all the things like this, imbalances in clothing. You go into the dentist within imbalanced clothing, and you just damage your body. Big time. Okay, so like I said, that's really what we do, is get out of chronic patterning, scar tissue, bone spurs in the body, here under the main side of In the Image Clothing Company. That's actually what we really do here in this right-handed world, and with so many clothing imbalances. And then just, the modern man-made world by itself, there's just so much that alters our bodies, if it does, where it does, if we don't know how to be intentional to not have that be the case. So, the neutral tongue position, listen for the sound, and that's how you'll know. So there you go. Okay, more context I could give, but that's what we need for now. Thank you.